Fuck. Ah, hell. Bear with me, my loves. Oh, dear. Yeah, this was an impromptu one here. Oh, dear me. Wait a second. Wait a fucking second here. Where are we? Oh, here he is. Okay. That's better. Right. Am I live here? I don't fucking know. Hello there, Ian. Hello there, my friend. Yeah, sorry. This was a spur of the moment. 10 minutes ago, I thought, what the fuck am I doing? Let's just do a short-ish live stream. I won't be on as long as usual, but I just thought I'd make my presence felt, my loves, this week. I made this thumbnail because I had intended to do one this week. Therefore, I haven't got time, but it turns out I have got a little bit of time. This is me reclining on the beach during my holidays. Yes, indeed. So, right, this is an impromptu one, so the theme will be anything to do with Ibiza or some kind of, summertime tunes, if you will. Just a fun little summertime tunes, if you will. Just a fun summertime tune. Ooh, yes, I forgot to close my other window. Anyway, right, here's my only choice today. Apologies in advance, Shuffle. I don't know if you'll appreciate this one. But yes, in the spirit of my honeymoon, here's the first little ditty. Touch my titty. One's up, my lads. One's up. Yes.
Oh, baby. Come and dance with me. What's up, darling? I've been keeping my eye on your movement. I can't see no room for improvement. But why you all over there on your Jack Jones? You need to let me get behind your backbone. Cause I'm the man for the job, let me work here. I won't waste no time, I make it worth it. 100% I make it perfect. You got a body to die for, let me work it. Said now it's murder on the dance floor. I wanna take this further than the dance floor. I ain't forceful, but I'm still hardcore. You're gonna give me everything I ask for. It's not a long thing, you're the boom thing. Maybe more than a hotel room thing. I'll never know if I just walk past. I really wanna dance, so I guess I'll just pass.
No, oh, look at those thighs, it's in her eyes. She's good to oh. She can satisfy my mind, body, and
come and dance with me, come and dance with me, come and dance with me, come dance with me. I see you glance at me, that's why I'm asking B. So let's party B, come and dance with me.
If I'm out on my own, then I can look at you, looking at me. If I'm out on a date, then I just shut my eyes, then I can see. Get away from the bar, tell your boyfriend, hold your jaw and
I
dance
see you
with
glance at
me.
me, that's why I'm asking B. So let's party B, come and dance with me. Yo, it goes on and on. I see you get excited like this is my song. You think I wanna get involved, you are not wrong. Cause I've been waiting for this moment all night long. So I creep like TLC. I got my left eye checking out your scenery. I got my right eye right where it needs to be. No matter how I look at it, you look good to me. Still, I'm looking for the perfect view. The way I see it, that's right next to you. I know you probably heard it before, but still, I love it when you flex like that for real. So don't stop doing what you do when you do it. I just wanna be a part of it when you do it. I feel like a wally if I don't pursue it, and I can't go through it. So let's get to it.
No, oh, look at those thighs, it's in her eyes. She's good to oh. She can satisfy my mind, body, and
come and dance with me, come and dance with me, come and dance with me, come dance with me. I see you glance at me, that's why I'm asking B. So let's party B, come and dance with me. I know you didn't come out to stand and stare. You bought new shoes and you did up your hair. You made a real effort tonight and it shows. I can tell by your face you don't wanna be alone. Cause the mood is right and the time is now. And if you can't do it, I'll show you how. What you gotta do is get loose, let go. Just throw a couple shakes, put your skills on show.
oh.
If I'm out on my own, then I can look at you, looking at me. If I'm out on a date, then I just shut my eyes, then I can see. Get away from the bar, tell your boyfriend, hold your jaw and
I
dance
see you
with
glance at
me.
me, that's why I'm
away from the bar. Tell your boyfriend, hold your jar and dance with me.
Cocking hell, I'm pressing all the wrong twatting buttons. I'm out of practice, my loves, completely out of practice. Thank you for those of you who have attended. It was a very devious trick I played on you all today. I wasn't sure if I'd come on, but here I am, my lads. And your suggestions can be flung my way, and I may or may not play them. But let's get into the summer feels, my lads. Let's all imagine that we're... excuse me. Let's all imagine that we're at Ibiza together, my loves, on our own private island. And the only rule is we all have to be naked. Yes, of course, of course. Okay, we've got some suggestions coming. So my sister's got in early via my soon-to-be new brother, Brian. And she wants Club Tropicana, a wonderful suggestion. It shall be played soon. Thank you. Shuffle is gone for another testing pronunciation here. Heikki Samanto and the Serious Music Ensemble. Ibiza! Yes, wonderful. Extra points, extra points. The B-52, Summer of Love. Wonderful, Josh. Yes, we're all getting into the spirit. I can feel it. Right, all of you take off your clothes, wherever you are, and let's have a wonderful time. Which I probably won't find. Right, you've set me a challenge. I will try to find it. It'll probably be on the YouTubes. We'll see. Sephiros is here. Tetris 12-inch mix by Dr. Spin. Wonderful. Yes, okay. That sounds interesting. Never heard that before. And if you do find it, you will hate it. Yes. Well, who knows? But yes, I do like to be tested by you, Shuffle, whenever you come on. Thank you very much. Right, let's get the old Club Tropicana. Excuse me. I'm drinking a whiskey and Coke. Oh, my goodness. Right. Will this... so there's a side hustle going on here. If you want to guess how many times the stream gets knocked down this evening, please put your suggestions down. Josh has said 3 times. Let's hope not. But last time it was absolutely shambolic. It was at least 3 times, wasn't it, last time? But anyway, let's pop this one on. Dear old George, rest in peace. Wonderful chap. Wonderful indeed. Wonderful voice. Here we go. One's up. Get those clothes off. Yes. Oh, yeah, that did it, did it? That did the trick. We are right there with a cocktail in both hands, if you will. Right, I think I found the song you want, Shuffle, but it's bolted together with another song, so it's 13 minutes long. So I'll play it until it seems like the song's played, but you definitely get extra points for it being called Ibiza. Now, I think what we're going to need is if the stream drops, send me a very quick emoji, or even explosion or something like that, and then I'll know. So at least I'm not talking to myself. Right, 60 seconds in. Right, let's see what Shuffle's got to offer here. If it is demonic, or indeed shambolic, I will end it. But we'll see. Let's click on it. There might be an advert. Yes, of course there is, but luckily I've got it muted. Right, here we go. This is Ibiza. If I can skip the fucker. Here we go. Here we are. Yes, I had to end that. I think it would have carried on, my loves, but that was 7 minutes. I didn't know where that was going at the beginning, but it got better and better. Better and better. I really enjoyed that. Thank you very much, Shuffle. See, there's not always dark magic coming from Shuffle. He's no, yeah, I enjoyed that. Very nice. It reminded me of for some reason, of Magnum PI. But I'll talk about that in a moment. It's just triggered a memory, but I'll talk about that in a moment. Yes, we have had some new arrivals. Let's have a look here. They popped in. It's Christian. It's Christian's here. Right, he's got a suggestion there in Spanish. Yes, you should have heard my Spanish on holiday, Christian. You would have been amazed, absolutely amazed. Gracias. Right. Yeah. So there's been a bit of discussion about maggot brain on the old Palace of Pleasure Discord recently. I was reading it. I didn't understand what you were talking about, but if you let me know what's going on, I may just play that, my loves. And hello there, Dwarven Dad. Howdy indeed. Thank you for popping in. Sorry, this was just very last minute. Yes, what is maggot brain? We need to ask Sephiros and Shuffleboil about this. But yeah, before we slap on the next track, which will be for Josh, he suggested the B-52's Summertime. I think it's called Summertime. Is it? No, Summer of Love. Excuse me. Right, by Funkadelic. Righty-ho. Yes, that will be in the mix later, I'm sure. Yeah, so on holiday, so it would get too hot in the afternoon, so we'd come back to the hotel room with the air conditioning on full blast, my loves, and Vanessa would do various things about the room whilst I watched Magnum PI, my loves. Yes, there was a double bill on every afternoon, and I really enjoyed it. It's quite a strange program, isn't it? I don't know if anyone else has watched it, but there's some nice scenes, if you will. Of course, it's set in Hawaii, but I just love the almost documentary nature of like the background. So they're doing their bit of acting, but in the background, if you look carefully, it looks wonderful. Nice blue skies, palm trees, nice young ladies cavorting about the place, and one wonders to oneself, where are they now, my loves? That's what I often wonder. But anyway. So yes, this is in reference to the Alien Earth series. Has anybody else dipped into that yet? It's on Disney over in the UK. I don't know where else you can see it. Hulu, perhaps. But yeah, this is the serialized TV version of the Aliens franchise. And it's actually quite good. I've only seen the first 2 episodes. There is a third one out now, by all accounts. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's the next best thing after the second Alien film, I would say. So it's in an episode. Track sounded almost exactly like Maggot Brain, but wasn't apparently. Okay, so a bit of naughtiness going on there. Funkadelic, long track runs out of steam after 4 and a bit minutes or so. Okay, we can play the first 4 minutes. What did I do in the room? Watch Magnum PI. Yes, it was shot in Hawaii. Yeah, it's quite wonderful, and he had some lovely Hawaiian shirts on. I mean, he's quite a handsome chap, wasn't he, Tom Selleck? That moustache was huge, but his voice is quite strange. It doesn't match his face or his body, if you will. It's quite high, a bit like mine. Best example of a career being made off the back of a single improvised guitar solo. Okay. Good old Tom Selleck's moustache won an Emmy for that role. Magnum piss. Yes, I mean, if he didn't have that moustache, his upper lip would be completely bereft, wouldn't it? It would be like a ski slope, a denuded mountainside, if you will. There was a Magnum PI remake. Yes, I did actually, I think. Now I'm thinking of Hawaii 5-0. I think they remade that as well. But you put anything on the island of Hawaii, the main island, and it will always look beautiful. Tom Selleck without a moustache is a weird sight. Yes, I've never seen it, but I imagine it is. It doesn't bear thinking about, does it? But anyway, let's slap on the next track. So this is for Josh, B-52s, and Summer of Love. Yes, I was frantically all that time trying to make this Tom Selleck image appear. It was harder than I thought, but there we are. Periodically, Tom Selleck will appear on this stream, just because we were talking about Magnum PI just earlier. Yes, unexpected Jimmy indeed. Sorry, Matthew, I didn't let anyone know this was coming on. Meowscarade, hello there. And yes, wonderful. The old bunch are back, which is splendid. Thank you very much for calling. Well, hearing the call through the ether. A wild wizard has appeared, yes, a number of them. I missed this last week. Oh, right, yeah, well, that's very nice of you. Yeah, sorry, I didn't do it then. It would have been a hellish thing to bring it from Ibiza, and we could do that another time, perhaps. Unexpected Selleck, yes, it's always a wonderful day when Selleck appears. Hello, Kirk. Yes, sorry, well, it was 5 minutes before 8 o'clock, and I thought, I can't be asked to do anything else. Let's go on here. Not to say that I wouldn't have otherwise, but I've been trying to just chill this week. And when I know a live stream's coming, I get a little bit, a bit, anxious, yes. But when I spring it on myself, it all goes better, I think. Oh, hello there, Paul. What am I doing, Jimmy? How's my favourite newly married wizard? Yes, I'm doing very well, thank you very much indeed. I hope you're very well, and your wife as well. Yes, I'm all lovely, actually. Had a splendid time over there, but an even better time this week. Just absolutely chilling the fuck out, my loves. I don't do that enough. I'm always working, and although I have been working on something, a new project, which I'll talk about in a moment. My dad used to rock a moustache like that. Yes, well, our father did as well. Martin. He had a moustache all through the 80s and into the 90s, and it suited him splendidly. I keep threatening to do the same, but my wife is not... She's not keen on the idea. I did it once. I shaved it all off, and I look very odd indeed. He wore the shortest shorts. Yes, he did, Josh. Yes, I'm not surprised you noticed that, you naughty boy. Yes, well, he's a fine-looking man, wasn't he? Hello there, Pip. Well, everyone's here. Everyone. Back from the exotic lands. Indeed, yes. Hope I had a great time. But it was splendid. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't have the chin to sport a moustache alone. Well, exactly the same with me. My chin ends here. Can you believe it? If I take the beard off, my head just becomes a ball bearing with a face drawn on it. Yeah, same with me. A beard covers all sins, but at the same time makes you really, really manly. And I need a lot of help in that area. If I shaved this off, I would look like an old woman. Right, what are we doing now? Right, what was the next suggestion? Fuck, I'm completely lost now. I spent all that time on Photoshop getting Selleck up. Let's get Selleck back up whilst I perform a spell. So Christian has suggested something, but I think there's something before that. I think, so Brian's got Jethro Tull. Yes, right. Tetris 12-inch mix by Dr. Spin. That's from Sephiroth. So Tetris. Absolutely love that game, Tetris. Has anyone seen... Okay, we've got the... Oh, yeah, I've got it here. All ready to go, Sephiroth. Don't you worry about that. Let's get Selleck back off. Now, Tetris is a wonderful game. I mean, it's... I read an article and last year I think it was, and they think it's a very good tool for people coping with post-traumatic stress and things like that. It just makes you feel good, doesn't it? But every year is the Tetris World Championships. Has anyone ever seen any of that footage? It's on YouTube. You can find it quite easily. And these motherfuckers are good, and they break the game. They play until it gets to the kill screen. But it's moving so quickly, and they have to actually use a special technique using like a kind of, gentlemen are quite good at wanking. It's similar to that, but kind of very, very, very like, if you could do a fast one, it's a bit like that. And Yes, they have to do that just to manhandle these blocks in the correct positions, but at lightning speeds. I highly recommend checking that out if you can. It's on YouTube. It's all over YouTube, I'm sure of it, but it's quite niche. I didn't think I was going to like it, but I absolutely loved it. And every time they get a Tetris, a four block, they go Tetris 4, blah, whoever. It's very exciting. Yes, it will be Tetris. Yes, I'll be doing that. I got my mother's DNA, can't grow facial hair. Ah, damn. I am a follically failed wizard. Ah, that's a shame. Ah, well, it's not everything. It's not everything. But it's a lot. No, only joking. Occasionally I get like holes in the beard. I suppose it's a form of alopecia in a way, and then it fills in again. No, yeah, but it's no big deal. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. In fact, I felt quite, I don't know, people were looking at me a lot in Ibiza. I was the only one with a beard. People don't have beards over there for some reason, but who knows why. So little Andrew went to Ibiza once with his folks, and the club next to the hotel made him hate this song for the rest of his life. But since this is the theme, the Birdie song, the Tweet rides, yes, okay. They were playing that, were they? Okay, lovely. Yes, I will do that. Yes, do you have a chin though? Yeah, I'm sure that Sephiros has a mighty chin to compensate for the lack of beard. Jimmy, please play something you'd like us to hear. What do you mean, one of my choices? Is that what you're saying? Goodness, that I don't know if I should do that. The theme is just summer, really. Party, Ibiza, just that kind of thing. I would have done it next week, but it would have been, it's after the fact kind of thing. At least I'm still fresh from the experience, and I'm still slightly tanned, but it's all peeling off. Sephiros has several chins. I'm sure he doesn't. Right, competitive Tetris is mental. Yes. Very. Tetris VR game on PSVR is excellent. Oh, is it really? So, yeah, how does that work, Kirk? So you're still seeing it, side on, I suppose, are you? Or are you actually in the game itself and the blocks are falling around you? That would be nice. We need to do some strip Tetris. Now you're talking, Pip. Probably too dang hot to have a bit. Yes, it was really. I was regretting my beard and long hair when it was 100 degrees with 75 humidity out the other day. Yes, strangely enough, I mean, it was boiling, but I never felt too hot in the face. I think I've got used to. I think I can tolerate most things with the beard on, and it's okay. But yeah, I had to keep putting my hair up because that was making me very hot. The Lovin' Spoonful, Summer in the City. Yes, that's a nice one. Okay, let's get one on. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. So this is Sephiros' choice as the 12-inch mix of Tetris by Dr. Spin. That sounds lovely. That's true. Ooh. Hello.
You're going to dig this. Such a good feeling. Get ready for this.
Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Do you think they play that at the Tetris World Championships? You would hope so, wouldn't you? I remember this song very well. I was about 12 or 13 at the time, and believe it or not, we had to do folk dancing as part of our physical education curriculum. It was fucking awful. I would probably quite like it now, of course, but as teenagers, it was the last thing you wanted to do. But we were allowed to do more contemporary dances, and I think my little group, we did a dance to this song. I didn't realise this was the song, but there we are. Another insight into the troubled past of good old Jimmy. So you had it on a Now compilation. Yes, I'm not surprised it was there. Yes, wonderful suggestions coming in. Venga Boys always reminds me of Frank Skinner dancing in his pants. Yes, indeed. Now, if anyone doesn't know Frank Skinner over in America, I'm thinking his fame may not have reached your shores, but he's a wonderful stand-up comedian, British one, does various television programs and a really fine podcast as well. He's a very clever chap. But back in the day, he did a program called Fantasy Football, I think, Fantasy Football League, something like that. And it might have been on there, Kirk, I can't remember now, but he was doing this dance in his underwear to that song, or one of the Venga Boys songs. His comedy is better than that. He's a very clever chap. Rip off of We're Going to Barbados. Yes, the Venga Boys Ibiza one. We were listening to that a couple of days before to get us in the mood, of course. Also Super Mario song. Yes, I remember that coming out around the same time. Actually have a couple of songs. Talking about OC remix. I don't know about that. It seems like a new thing. Hail Jim. Hello there, Tim. Listening on my lunch break. Are we doing summer jams? We certainly are, Tim. Get something out. Get something out right now. Is there any metal summer hits around? I hope so. I never know how to say that, but yeah, the wife walks in from work and hears you on and just smiles and shakes her head and moves on. That is why there is not a single lady in this stream listening, apart from my sister. But yeah, we've talked about that before. She's been indoctrinated, brainwashed, if you will. But other women folk avoid it like the plague. That's why my wife is about 3 rooms that way. May I request Kool and the Gang, Summer Madness? Yes, Kirk. I certainly will. It could be a stream ending song, but let's try it because we're going to see how many times this stream can be taken down this evening. I have now number 1 tape in the attic somewhere. Crikey, that's probably worth something. They're still belting those fuckers out, aren't they? This one was number 23. They're into the hundreds now, aren't they? I can't believe they're still doing them when we have all of the songs at our fingertips now. But there we are. They must still be bleeding the poor bastards dry that are collecting them. But anyway, let's get the next song on. So this is for Brian, and he suggested a Jethro Tull number, and it's called Summer Day Sands. Here we go. Haven't heard this one.
I once met a girl with a life in her hands, and we lay together on the summer day sands. I gave her my ring, told the lady be good, and we made true together when no one else would. I smiled through her fingers and ran the dust through her hands, the hourglass of reason on the summer day sands. We sat as the sea caught fire, awaited as the flames grew higher in her eyes. In her eyes, we watched the eagle born, wings flip, tail, feathers showing, but we saw it one. We saw him rise over summer day sands. Came the 10 o'clock curfew. She said I must start my car. I'm staying with someone I met last night in a bar. I called from my waiter, but at least tell me your name. She smiled from a wheel spin and said it's all the same. I thought for a minute, jumped back on dry land, left one set of on the summer day sands. I once met a girl with a life in her hands, and we lied together on the summer day sands. On the summer day sands. On the summer day sands. somebody sings. On somebody sings.
Oh my goodness! I had to run back. Apologies, I've had to remove some clothes. I'm slightly warm. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'll jump one. So Tim is on his lunch break, so I'll play his next because he'll be having to go back to work in a moment. Don't look at my tits. I think they're out of shot, luckily. Paul, if you want to get your wife back out, she might appreciate this. I'm joking. No one should see this, but I'm afraid I can't do anything about it. It's too fucking hot in here. May I request? Oh yeah, sorry. Where are we? Yeah, so I'll be playing Tim's one right away. Never going to complain about some Tull. Agreed. The Now series is up to 121. Yeah, I thought that would be higher, but it's probably because they're only doing it like once a year now. They used to do it like all the fucking time. Jethro Tull, the band that almost stole Tony Iommi from Black Sabbath. No way. Crikey. Yes, no. Avert her eyes, Paul. No one should see this. No fair maiden should see this. But anyway, naked woman, naked man. Where did you get that nice suntan? The specials, not a request, just a thing that comes to mind. Yes, wonderful. That's very appreciated. Thank you, Shuffle. Excellent. Right, let's get Tim's in before he has to go back to work. This is Surfing Bird by the Ramones.
I went there, guys, about the
Excellent choice, Tim. I hope you go back to work with a spring in your step. Are any of you out there surfers? There you go. There's a question. Yes, Peter Griffin. That was an excellent episode. There you go. That's my impression of Peter. I tried surfing once. It didn't go well. The board hit me in the head, gave me a massive headache. However, I do like bodyboarding, which is a smaller version, isn't it? You just lie on the devil and ride the wave. It's still quite wonderful, but you don't look cool at all. And the other surfers look at you like you're some kind of freak or something. But there we are. Surfers tend to be cretinous fuckers. Anyway, that's my opinion. I'm sure they're lovely people usually. Anyone seen the Nicolas Cage film? What's that? Is that called The Surfer? I think it's called The Surfer, isn't it? It's supposed to be good. Haven't seen it, but I will. Right, where are we? Yes, so we have a new guest here by the name of 1977 Punks Unite. So he wants motoring. So as you're a new fellow, I will bump you up and I will play that next, and then we'll go back to the order that they appeared. I'm sorry, my loves. These are the rules. If you're new, you get priority. I'm a big fat boy, so I only boogie board. Right. Ah, yes, boogie board. I suppose that's the same thing as bodyboard. Same thing, isn't it? Yes, don't you worry. I've got you, my friend. How long have you been subscribed to this channel? Let us know, because most people here have been here for a while, but we always welcome new wizards. Motor In by Iggy Pop. Lovely. Right, okay. There isn't free ends in is there? No. Okay, that's all ready to go. I will play that very soon. It might be a little inappropriate. Don't worry, nothing is beyond the pale here, unless, of course, it's racist or something. But I don't think it will be. No, hopefully not. Iggy Pop, no, it should be fine. Peaches as well. There's Peaches on this song. I do like Peaches. Windsurfed on a lake north of Dundee in October once, possibly the furthest you can get from Ibiza surfing. Yes. Was it raining at the time? I've never tried windsurfing. To be honest, I don't think I ever will. It looks it just looks hellish. You're always having to pull the fucker out of the water all the time. I've been subscribed for several months. Love the reviews of the smell of the books. Yes, wonderful. Yes, smells like wood, of course. I'm glad you like sniffing books too. Yes, I think I turn a lot of people off with the old book sniffing. I've had a few people saying, "What the fuck are you doing, old man?" But they don't understand. My wife's family is from Dundee, right? We're getting cross-pollination here. A long-lost cousin of yours, perhaps, Shuffle. Andrew, I should say. Yes, who knows? We're probably all related in some way. Did I miss anything? Had to fix the wife's motorbike. Sephiros has a biker girl as a wife. Can you believe it? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised in the least. What was wrong with it? Love Dog City of Discovery pun on the ship. Right, okay. Yes. Right, let's get Punks Unite in the mix here. So this is Motorin by Iggy Pop and Peaches, and also Freedom, whoever the devil they are. Freedom. They're called Freedom. Anyway, here we go. Ooh, what's up, my lads?
She wanna give me an instant bone. I took her for a ride in my classic car. We didn't even stop at a whiskey bar. Her titties look hard and her booty's gotta rise. So my hand will be where I'm putting my eyes. Steady energy and primitive urgency.
That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, that was a rousing number. And lots of titties in it, which I always appreciate. Never heard that before. But yes, as I said before, I do like Peaches. They have one with the line "sucking on my titties." Titties feature prominently in their musical back catalogue. Right, I'm trying to troll back to see who said what they want, my loves. And I just realised that Christian was just testing my Spanish. I thought it was a suggestion for a song, and he's put no suggestions. I just thought your Spanish would be sharper. Now, the trouble is, that I went over to Malaga about 10 years ago, and I learned quite a bit then, because by and large, they didn't really speak English much. So had to do it, else you didn't get fed, basically, or didn't get your beer. So, yeah, but here in this resort, everything was in English. Everything. I mean, you try to speak a bit of Spanish and they just reply in English. Oh, fuck it, yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I miss comments here and there. I'm trying to find the next song. Bear with me. I know this isn't fun to listen to, but I'm just looking back from the... No. No, I can't see any. Right, you're going to have to remind me. Kirk, you suggested one. I can't fucking find it now. That Venga Boy. Right, I'll tell you what, let's put some Venga Boys on. Going to Ibiza. Yes, that's what it's all about. Yes, I mean, it's, you never know. This could get the stream taken down, my loves. Yes, Maggot Brain, we'll get that on as well. The wife says if she's got to look at your tits, you've got to play her a song, so you're gonna have to play her favourite summertime song, "School's Out" by Alice Cooper. It shall be done. Yes, please apologise to your wife, Paul. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about it. Sometimes I put tape over my tits, but it's too hot for tape even. I think it's because my skin's still irradiated from the sun over in Ibiza. So it's still kicking out a few megawatts of heat. Pussy Walk, another favourite. Okay. Ceviche, por favor. Yes, I did say it. I kind of mumbled it, and he just said, beer? Yes, please. I went up once. I said, one beer, please, because my wife, it's too early for her to drink. Next time I went up, I said, 2 beers, please. And he went, 3 beers next time? And I said, yeah, maybe, if you're fucking lucky. But anyway, there we are. Yeah, I got to know the barman quite well. Let's put it that way. Some fish and chips, por favor. Yeah, there's a bit of that going on. To be honest, I didn't bother doing the por favor and that because... just seemed stupid, because they were completely, they didn't care whether you said gracias or whatever. So I'd just say, thanks very much, old chum. She ain't mad, she's laughing. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not, but yeah, my wife laughs at my tits sometimes. It's bloody cold here. It's cold up in Scotland. Good Lord. What? Fucking baking down here. Well, it is in my room anyway, but that's because I'm kicking out some megawatts from my burnt tits. But anyway, right, fucking I've actually forgotten what I was going to play. Oh, that's right, Venga Boys. And then we're going to have to play one for Paul's wife, because I've traumatized her with my Bristols. My nipples, if you will. Bristols. Does anyone else call nipples Bristols? That's an old British term, slang term for nipples. But anyway, I don't know why. Anyway, we're going to Ibiza by the Venga Boys.
Hello, party people. This is Captain Kim speaking.
The video for this song used to stress me out because there's an aeroplane on it.
I
Yes, indeed, we are going to eat pizza in Ibiza, which I did on a daily basis. There was always pizza there on the all-you-can-eat buffet. Very Spanish food, of course. But yes, they catered for all tastes, even vegetarians like me, although I am, strictly speaking, a pescatarian, so I was eating various different types of fish every single day. So Adele's saying, my sister, this is the first album I ever bought, and don't I know, I fucking heard it all the fucking time. It took me ages to save up for it. I saved all the money from my gumball machine that I made you all purchase from me, even though you probably didn't want it. Yes, I vaguely remember that, but that's very ingenious of you, Adele, to do that, to raise money in that way. And it was for such a good cause. Right, so Pip's been off to get some macaroni bolognese. He's just made a week's worth, my loves. That's just reminded me. So when I moved to Exeter 10 years ago now, the city, the fair city that I live in now, where I met my dear wife, at the beginning, I was lodging with my sister Adele, and she made me tea once, and she said, "Oh, I've left you some there to eat, and I've got to go to work now." She came back, and I'd eaten the whole thing, and I said, "Fucking hell, that was a lot, Adele." And she started laughing and said that was for the rest of the week. Or something like that. It was like for the next 2 days or something. But I considered it, I thought, bloody hell, Adele's given me a hearty meal here. And I ate the whole damn lot. Yes, Scatman is being touted here. We're going to have a bit of Scatman. I'm the Scatman. But anyway, before that, we're going to have to play a song for Paul's dear wife. So this is her favourite Alice Cooper song, and it's called School's Out. I think we all know this one. This could take the stream down, but if it does, it doesn't matter. Here we go. One's up, my loves. Get them right up there.
Toys
lovely song. Yes, I didn't know it ended like that. I've never heard that ending before, but absolutely beautiful song there. Cheers, Heather. We've got two females in the stream. Can you believe it? I never thought we'd get to those numbers, but it's been achieved. Apologies for my appearance, Heather. Right. So basically, I've forgotten all previous suggestions, so you're going to have to remind me, my loves, and keep reminding me, because next we're going to be playing Matthews, because it's right there at the bottom and it's easy for me to see. But once again, it's given me a very tricky one to type in, but it's been achieved, and I'm ready to play it. Yes, it is a lovely piece indeed. Oh, right, I thought you were talking about my nipples. Is the chest hair bringing the ladies in? Yes, I think it could be that. It could be. Despite the fact that I'm snow white up here, but it's below here, it's actually still dark, but it's making its way down like the barium sweep on that episode of Star Trek when they're cleaning the Enterprise. Does anyone remember that episode? It was an absolute classic. But yes, the barium sweep of old age is sweeping down towards my wand, my loves. But it hasn't reached the wand yet, so don't worry. Anyway, sorry, we've got a couple of young ladies in the mix tonight, my loves. Let's be careful, let's not swear or be too crude. I don't know if I can keep that promise. They may be here by accident. Yes, I think that's exactly right, Pip. My wife came into my office, get ready, and saw you on the screen and asked me what the hell is going on in here. But she's still watching, yeah? Oh dear. Right. Is wand a swear? No, I think we're okay with wand. We're talking about magic wands here, nothing else. We're not talking about penises. No. The thumbnail is bringing them in. I think yes. I mean we're tantalizing everyone here with the thumbnail and my own physical appearance. But let's not dwell on that too much. Right. This is for dear Matty. So Matthew G, if you can. I don't know how to suggest this, but Matthew has an Instagram account where he showcases a lot of his origami skills, and he is a master by all accounts. So do try to find him if you can. You might be able to do it by clicking on his name. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, there we are. I've tantalized you with something that you may not be able to find. But anyway, this is his suggestion, and it's paraphrase on Aquarela do Brasil, Opus 118 by Nikolai Kapustin. There we are. It wasn't too much of a shambles saying that, was it? Anyway, here we go. Summer banger coming your way. Splendid. Yes, thank you for that, Matty. Yeah, that was a nice. It cooled us all down, but it still reminded us of that wonderful season we call summer. Yes. Wonderful stuff. Thank you. So Pip's talking about Blue Bloods there, featuring Selleck, Tom Selleck. I've never heard of that. But yes, I'm quite intrigued. It does sound right up my street. We're also talking about the film Brazil, which I've never seen before. Terry Gilliam, something like that. Yes, it's my kind of thing. Sorry. But I've never seen it for some reason. Speaking of wand issues, have you heard of the band Viagra Boys? No. Is that, do they tour with the Venga Boys, perhaps? That sounds intriguing, very intriguing. Anyone ever taken any Viagra? There's a topic, there's a hot topic. Jimmy, your milkshakes bring all the folks to the yard. Yes, thank you, Josh. Something's going on. It could be the milk. Or the containers of them, and probably my all-time favorite film, right? So yeah, Shuffle is a fan of that one. The show ran from 2010 to 2024. Christ, it's quite a recent one then. Okay, Selleck's in all episodes, kind of the anchor character, right? Yeah, I'm amazed. I saw a photograph of him recently. He's changed quite a bit. Obviously, he's in his 80s now, isn't he? But yeah, I'm glad he's still working. Definitely need to get on that. Yes, I'm surprised I haven't. What else has he done, Terry Gilliam? Yes, I've also heard it's an odd film. That might have put me off before, perhaps. But I do like odd stuff, so I don't know, what's going on. Yeah, a bit of an odd one. Viagra is used a lot in old folk homes, keeps them from rolling out of bed. Yes, that would be a good function, I suppose. No, I've never tried it myself. I don't like the idea that you won't be able to get the devil back down again. I hope Heather's not still here. 12 Monkeys. Yes, 12 Monkeys. Of course, yes, right, yes. I've seen that and I absolutely loved it. That's based on a film called La Jetée, a French film of still images. I don't know but if that was based on a short story or a science fiction story itself. But yeah, 12 Monkeys was based on La Jetée. It was completely composed of still images, except for one tiny moment where there's a bit of movement. And because you're used to watching the whole film is still images, when that bit of movement comes, it's quite shocking. Quite an interesting film. Time Bandits, that's another one I haven't seen, actually. Time Bandits, Adventures of Baron Munchausen. Yes, I've seen that. That was very good. Yes, I'm terrible with names. I should know that, really, shouldn't I? How can you stream? How can the stream pick be worse than the thumbnail? Well, I like to surprise people with a little horror show when they come on, Paul. Yes, it is quite frightful, I know, but it's so hot in here, I'm afraid. Well, it's either that or you get a bit of Tom Selleck. There, put a bit of Tom Selleck on there for some light relief. I had the novelization of 12 Monkeys for some reason. Right, okay. I wonder what the genesis of it was, though, whether it was that film La Jetée or there was something preceding that. That would be worth looking into. Adventures of Baron Munchausen, Fear and Loathing. Right, okay. Yeah, so I've seen more films by him than I realized. Yes, a number of people have recommended Time Bandits to me, but I haven't as yet dipped my toe into those waters. Look, I'm back again. This is for you, Paul. Hello there, Webster. Hello there. I'm just looking in, supposed to be watching a film with the missus. Okay, popped out to have a smoke and thought I would say it. That's lovely of you. Thank you, Webster. But please do return to your wife. If she gets a gander at what you're looking at, there could be trouble. But she might want to stay and watch. I've ensnared at least one young woman into the mix this evening. Right. The soundtrack to 12 Monkeys is good. I don't even remember it. I'll have to look at that. Listen to that. Still waiting for Don Quixote movie. Yes. That's been in the works for a good long time, hasn't it? Is that the one that's kind of cursed? Is that the one? I feel sorry for the old dried out ladies. Can you imagine all the bushfires? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Keep them away from me because, yes, no one wants to see this kind of stud muffin at this time of the night. It could cause problems. Joking, of course. Yeah, Shuffle knows his shit. He does indeed. Cursed is an understatement. Yes, I remember there's a documentary about it, but I don't know if I saw it, but I just heard that it was very troubled. Yeah, lots of things going wrong. Natural disasters and whatnot impinging on the filming. La Jetée was an original script by Chris Marker. Wow, that's interesting. Right, so that was that instigated the whole thing then. Astor Piazzolla, Libertango. Play it. Right, okay, it's going to be done. That's what I want. It's assertive choices being flung my way, and I've got no choice but to play them. Just to prepare you all, though, my loves, I'm ending at 10 o'clock sharp this evening. So, yes, it's going to be a frenzied end to it. But, of course, as ever, my loves, we will be ending with Sephiros. So, Sephiros, if you're still there, prepare yourself for your track if you wish to have it played. 30-minute countdown has begun. Right, so this is for Shuffle, also known as Andrew. And this is Libertango by Astor Piazzolla. Did I pronounce that correctly? No. Here we go. Yes, I take it that isn't an orthodox playing of that song then. Yes, the accordion was getting a bit getting a bit fresh there towards the end. Now, that song was used in the Harrison Ford film, Roman Polanski film, Motherfucker! Apologies. Frantic. Anyone seen that? That was definitely used in that film. But yes, also 12 Monkeys then, yeah? I think the accordionist must have done the mixing. Yes, it all seemed to hinge around the accordion playing there. I quite like that, actually. That was quite nice. Right, I've just remembered we have to play... what was it? Maggot something? Maggot. No, it was a Funkadelic. Maggots on toast. Fucking hell. It's a 10-minute track, though, my loves. Am I playing that? Lost in La Mancha was the documentary. Yes, that's right. Yes, right. 4 minutes, right? It should be 4 minutes long, should it? Right, that's Spotify for you. What's going on here? Maggots on toast. No, that's all it's giving me. What's going on here? Oh, we've got a live version here that's 4 minutes long. Shall I play that? Right, so yeah, do you want me to do a professional fade on the 10-minute version, or do you want a live version? Ah, right, I see. Okay, we'll play the studio version then. How about that? Here we go. So this is Maggot Brain. Yes, okay. Potentially used in Alien Earth through dubious means. What in the what in the bloody hell is going on here? Well, my love, I'm giving you the full Ibiza experience here. I'm completely naked. Not really, but it's very hot in here. Professional fade, instant cut off. Yes, Pip knows me only too well. Okay, so here we go. This is Maggot Brain by Funkadelic. Professional fade coming up.
Mother Earth is pregnant for the 3rd time, for y'all have knocked her up. I have tasted the maggots in the mind of the universe. I was not offended, for I knew I had to rise above it all, or drown in my own shit.
Professional fade. Now, that wasn't too bad, was it? But I think it was fading anyway, so yeah. Yeah, cheers, Sephiroth. Yes, I'm really good at this. No. Yes, hello, Brian there from Bad Taste Books. Thank you for popping in. It sounds like you were waiting at an airport there. Do you like flying? Are you okay with flying? I hope you're okay with it. I'm not, but I hope you are. How long is the flight? Where are you going? Where have you been? Let me know. You might want to ward your phone away from prying eyes, because what I'm about to show you may shock passers-by. Yes, it's me, and I'm semi-naked. Yes, Tom Selleck seems like he's up to something, especially with this song playing. Yes, nefarious fellow. He's probably naked below the waist as well. Yes, cheers to Josh there. He's had to pop off, unfortunately. You're in planes more than I'm in cars, right? Paul's saying. So it sounds as though Brian is a seasoned flyer. I do it weekly for work. My God, I couldn't do that. I've been to Georgia, Florida, and Wisconsin this week, heading home to North Carolina. Are you a hitman? Now, that's incredible. We might have to have some words, me and you. See if you can help me with my flying problem. I'm getting slightly better at it, but it's become a big problem with me. I can only do it if I'm completely wankered off my tits on whiskey. Well, there we are. So, yeah, Brian is quite likely a hitman. No, yes, we've hit on something here. Paul's telling me to shush, right? Okay, he's not a hitman, but he might be. Right, so, right, how much? We've only got 15 minutes left or so. Right, I'm going to very quickly get in a track for my brother. Yes, he is a jet setter, isn't he? Crikey, Moses. You've got a few air miles on you, haven't you? Yes, wonderful. Bafarama. Well, when I get on a plane, it's either I'm about to puke or about to start screaming. One of the two. I've never been sick on a plane, but there's always a first time. Anyway, this is for my brother. I was going through the comments. I forgot to play his song. I don't even know if he's still here, but if you are, my dear brother Kirk, this is for you. This is a summer banger, which may get the stream taken back down. But after this song plays, we're going to have a duel, I think, between Sephiroth and Atop if they want to. But anyway, here we are, Summer Madness by Kool and the Gang. Lovely. Yes. Wonderful track, that one. Thank you, Kirk. Yes, I tell you, well, it wasn't too bad on my flight to and from Ibiza, but in Ibiza airport, there was an absolute wanker there. They were on a stag do, British, unfortunately, English. Don't want to lump in the Scottish or Welsh or Northern Ireland or anyone else. Subhuman scum he was. He was like, oh yeah, we're fucking here, we're fucking on the beach, weren't we, mate? Yeah. Oh, it was bloody awful. There was children around and everything, and I wanted to throttle the cunt. Sorry. But yeah, I was really not in the mood for that. Right, helicopters. I'm never going to get in a helicopter, just saying. Lots of hitman around, I'm sure there are. Right, so Atop's got his suggestion there, so I'll be playing that. I'll play Sephiros's first, if that's all right. He's just, I've got that one ready to go. Yes, hopefully a summer one. You're welcome, Kirk. No worries, my brother. No, Chris from Liminal Spaces is here, and he's seeing something unearthly in front of him. I'm sorry, I'm semi-naked. It's very hot in here. Let's pretend we're all in Ibiza. Right. Chris, you're like the fourth person to come in with that exact comment. Yes, it's a love or hate response to seeing me unclothed, but luckily my nipples are just out of shot. Right, so to end tonight's stream, I'm sorry, Chris, I'm going to be ending it at 10 o'clock GMT, so only 10 more minutes, but we're going to have a bit of a duel here, a friendly duel between our own dear Sephiros and America's own Atop. So we're going to see which one's best. It won't be who's best, but we'll just see what happens. No AC in England? No, absolutely none. I mean, you'll get some shops that have it, but typically people's houses, they don't. We're ill prepared for all seasons, basically. What kind of evil concoction are you drinking tonight? Well, I was just drinking, it was just a whiskey and Coke, actually, and now I'm on water because I've been drinking every single day this week, and it's probably not for the not the best thing for me because I've got something slightly wonky with my liver. Opening up YouTube to this, oh geez. Yes, we're causing problems here. Yes, both fantastic musicians. We are going to see what comes out here. Wild West Wizards one's up. Yes, right. Okay, so the American and the European contingents, grab your wands firmly and raise them into the air. If you don't have a wand, grab someone else's and give it a damn good tug. Yeah, poor Sephiros is freezing his tits off up there. Okay, Sephiros has AC at his office. Goatman's here. Opens eyes as dawn breaks and is said to Wizard on the radio. What? Yes, it wasn't prepared. I wasn't. It was just off the cuff, I'm afraid, Goatman. But I'm about to go. Don't linger too long on my chest. Anyway. Yes, yes, Chris is here amongst us, the High Wizard. Our numbers are swelled. They are engorged with his dubious and significant prowess with the wand. Anyway, here we go. This is the first track. So the last two tracks tonight. The first one is by Sephiros, and it's called Gripe 64. That was a beauty, Sephiros, an absolute beauty. Yes, wonderful. Sorry, I've been a bit bamboozled by Jake sending me $2 for a new shirt. Now, that's never happened before. Thank you very much, Jake. But yeah, I'm embarrassed a bit here. Please don't send me anything. I did add a thanks button, but it was only because I've got a new audiobook that will be coming next week, and so I thought if anyone likes that, they would potentially do that. But for things like this, don't, please. But it's very kind of you. I will buy a nice new string vest. But anyway, that was absolutely splendid. Thank you, Sephiros. Right, so E-Top, it will be up next, and I haven't fully typed it in, so bear with me. Right, so E-Top's got a nice weird number, so that'd be nice. We've got a banger there with butting up against something that's weird. What a wonderful juxtaposition, my loves. Right, I'll just read a few comments before. Sort of reverse OnlyFans. We have to pay to make Jimmy cover up. Now that is a fantastic business model. We're going to have to work on that. Right, yes, Brian likes that. Never heard EPROM. No, I haven't either. EPROM, Life Shoplifter is the shit. Come on, Brian. Right, I don't know it either. Saw them open for Res and it was atrocious. Oh dear. Check out Rusty's better than EPROM. I've never heard of this. $2 isn't enough for a shirt. He needs more, Jake. No, please, no. I'll get it from a charity shop. Yes, new audiobook, but it's only a short one. It's one of my the Dark Matter short stories, but a good friend of my wife, she's called Sophie. She's got a very splendid voice, and she's very kindly narrated one of the stories for me. So that will be that will be dropping next week, so on Friday probably, but I'll tell you all about it on Monday if any of you watch my Monday videos. But on Friday it will be popping your way. She's got a lovely voice. She'll be narrating what's it called? Wonderworld. Yeah. Not Wonderwall by Oasis. Yeah, so Ian's suggesting $1 per nip. Jake treats lives like strip clubs. I have to go, chaps. Bro's on the phone. Right, yes. Good night, Pip. Good night. Thanks for coming, and sorry there was no forewarning. But next week will be as at the usual time. Hope to see you then, Pip. And say hello to your brother for me. I don't know him, but I want to. Jake is a devious fellow. Just tuck this somewhere. Right. Okay. Whilst you're chatting amongst yourselves, I'm going to try and find A-Top's one. Sorry. I find it really hard to go between panes. Right, where are we here? Bear with me. I'm tempted to put Tom Selleck back on. Let's do that because it's making me nervous that you're watching my nipples. Here we go. Right, here we are. Where are we? So YouTube, that's where we're going to find it. Where are we here? I don't want to serve a cad. The Orphic Priest. Is that right? Right, fucking hell, we're in problems here. Sorry, my loves. This is absolutely shambolic. Hey, got the Orphic Priest. HGA. Ah, right, okay. HGA. This is what you'll tune in for, isn't it, my loves? This absolutely shambolic performance. Right, I found it. Switch it. Fuck off. Fucking advert coming up. Right, prepare yourselves. It's about to be unfolded out of the ether. Right, skip, you bastard. Right, here we go. So, right, I'll just quickly have a look at the comments here. It might be on Spotify. It's okay. Yeah, I found it eventually. I'm terrible. I really am. He's going to offer me a reverse mortgage and I might not be able to say no. This is an entire decade staring at us. Yes, indeed. Look at that tash there. Yes, indeed. You want to see this though, don't you? Yes, of course you do. But anyway, right, this is Atop's track now. Akkad the Orphic Priest. Topic. No, I've got the wrong fucking one, haven't I? Is this it? I'll try it. I'll play it and let me know if it's wrong. That was amazing. Absolutely brilliant. I don't know how to describe that, but it reminded me of Aphex Twin. There you go. There's my 2 pennies worth. Absolutely lovely. I love those dirty beats that came in. Really woke me up. It sent us into a kind of dreamland, and then grabbed us by the short and curlies and brought us back down to earth. Wonderful stuff. So it wasn't a contest. I think we can all say that they were both wonderful tracks, very different from one another, but both lovely. And yes, both summery in their own way, I suppose. Yes, wonderful stuff. Yes, swampy vibes is being touted here. Yes, I agree. Quite unusual sounds going on in the background there. A-Top always makes me float. Yes, that's a reference to it, isn't it? Or is it actually making you float? Yes, I don't know. CH is saying that the thumbnail is powerful. It's powerful stuff. Yes, we've snared another person into the mix, my loves. Yes, dream sequence. Yes. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And then I was reading Jake's here, floating through a dreamlike maze of silver tendrils. Wait, this is wizard chest hair. What the fuck? Dear. Sounds from a Walmart bathroom. Yes, heavenly plumbing. Yes, wonderful stuff. I'm glad my music reminds everyone of shitting. Yes, Tom Selleck was getting his moves on there. Hope nobody on acid right now. I agree. It's going to be a bad trip. Right, so yeah, Sephiros is saying about the progression in that song. No, I mean, I don't really understand what that means, but they're both lovely. Yes, a very nice shuffle. Pretty good. Yes, very nice. We all won the battle because we got to listen to both of these fellas. I agree, Chris. Yeah, okay, bit of Aphex Twin. Yes, yeah, he's a wonderful chap, isn't he? I'm trying to reference him a little in the thumbnails, getting my noggin on various young ladies' bodies. Yes, brilliant. Right, not a reference. I always feel like I start floating when I listen to A-Top. Okay, right, lovely. Superb ending tracks. I'll definitely have to listen back to today's sneaky pop-up show. Yes, I hope. Thank you if you do, Goatman. Goatman's just woken up, dear chap. Okay, but that's the end, my loves. Thank you all for popping in at short notice. And it's lovely of you all to come in once more. There will be one next week, as usual, on Thursday at the usual time, and it will probably go a bit longer. But yeah, I'm trying to not do as much this week because I tend to burn myself out otherwise. But yes, let's leave it there, and I'll say my goodbyes. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much. Cheers, Matty. Theme next week, right? Well, that's something we're going to have to discuss. I've got nothing prepared, so what I'll do is I'll make a post, or maybe on Monday's episode thing, just put your suggestion there. That would be lovely. But if you have any suggestions now, do let me know. In the event of emergency landing, I have been designed to act as a flotation device. You're welcome, Ian. Cheers. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. See you all on Discord. If anyone's not there yet, do let me know, and I'll put another link up at some point, and you can enter the Palace of Pleasures. You're welcome, Sephiros. Yes. Cheers, Kirk. See you on Sunday, my love. Yes. Lovely. Yes. Everyone join the Discord. Yes, you're welcome, Punks Unite. No problem at all. They all float down here. Yes. Yes, cheers, Brian. Hope your flight's splendid. You'll be fine, of course. Yes, we need a link. What's the link for? The Discord. I don't know if I can do it on here. Can I do it on here? I don't know if I can. Sephiros, help me. Yes, cheers, Paul. And cheers, Goatman, Brendan. That's your name, is it, Brendan? Cheers, Brian. Thank you very much. Yes, Sunday it is. Yes, we shall all meet and join our ones in a beautiful brotherly union. Yes. But anyway, right, let's leave it there. You probably can, but I can't. Yeah, I don't think I can either. But anyway, if anyone wants to join the Discord, I'll give you a link on Monday, a new link, a brand new one, and we can all join together. But anyway, good night, my loves, and sleep well, and see you soon. Cheerio.